I promise, officer, that I did not park my train like that. Yeah, I just fast traveled with my locomotive here to the oil well, and this is how it spawned. That's it's not how that works. Let's get this thing back on the rails, I guess. Rerail. Oh boy. It doesn't think it's derailed. Okay. Okay. Mods, not even once. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try ramming it a little bit. Oh, Jesus. What could go wrong? Surely there's not HAZMAT next to us. Why has it done this? Let's try hitting it and see what happens. Nice and gentle. Hey, we derailed it through the ground. Please don't fall. Please don't fall on any HAZMAT. Hey, there we go. Dunk, and we're all put back together again. Anyways, now that excursion is over, what's up, guys? This is Hyce. Today we're playing Derail Valley. Check it out. Got skins to work. I mean, it's UP, so it's somewhat not brilliant, but it's okay. That's a very yellow bell, but brass is a little hard to do. Oh. Someone was telling me that this thing had multiple whistles. It does. Those are 2 whistles, and then there's a 5 chime. What? I'm confused. Whatever. I need to get this thing back to some semblance of normal. But I did a thing. Yeah, so I took the recording of D&RGW 487 that I have, and got it working with Zeibach sound mod, and tweaked the pitch and everything a little bit. But it's just great. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be some ways to trim the volume a little bit differently and the pitch shifting a little differently to get it perfect. But it's pretty cool. The mod allows you to have a minimum and maximum volume, and then a minimum and maximum pitch based on lever position. But what you really need is you kind of get to like full volume, and then you modulate pitch. So the full volume needs to happen like most of the way through. Like rather than being full volume here, you need to be able to get to full volume here, but you're still increasing pitch. I don't know. Anyways, it's still way better than what it was before, and I can ignore the 6 billion thousand comments about the Polar Express whistle now that I've put a rear grand 5 chime on this thing. So we came to the oil well to see if we could get some spicy jobs going. Oh, it reloaded. It's got a couple tasty big jobs to the harbor there. Shunting job to get ready. So we got a lot of gigs that are gonna go to the harbor here. So, you know, what? Certainly it sounds fine to just load a massive train full of high explosives and then run it, right? Because we still have, how much more do we have to go? Oh yeah, 25,000 or 250,000, but we've got some amount of money that we can just, that we still have that we can pay things off with. I suppose, before I do that, do I want to bring my caboose here? We've been missing our caboose for a minute. I suppose we could do that. Summon the crew vehicle. Yep. There we go. Put it where we can knuckle into it nice and easy. Okay, well now maybe it'll let me take some of these jobs. So we're just going to grab all these shunt jobs for the harbor, and we're just going to do them all. So, okay, so we got all 3 jobs. Gotta grab... Oh, we gotta make multiple pickups. Okay. What about this one? That's a much easier one. B6S. It looks like we have 2 sets of stuff to pick up on B6S. 3 sets of stuff to pick up on B6S. I think we're going to end up grabbing pretty much all the cars from B6. So that's over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunch. And then we got another group of 3 and a single one. Okay, so there's 2 groups of 3. Okay, so we're taking this string of 3 up here. Grabbing that single one, 217. And then this big honkin' string, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we can grab all of those, and then we're not grabbing these, so I guess we'll run to the north end here. That might not be north. Let's look. The west end. We'll run to the west end of the yard and grab them. Okay, we got this thing fired up well enough that we'll be able to switch with it, so let's do it. God, I love that. We're going to back into our caboose and just kind of take it with us, just so we don't lose it for now. And then we'll go pick up those cars. We've got the caboose. We're flat switching. Who cares about hooking the air in on it? Got places to be. We can highball through this yard, right? Oh, it didn't put us on the main track, so maybe we shouldn't highball. Wonder how it picks what track it puts you on when you teleport to a location. Oh, yeah! Yeah! You love to see it. we got skins working, and it makes me excited. And the whistle agrees. The whistle's also excited. Set that up all the way. I guess if I want to have air on the cars, I should probably also get those charged up. But anyways, so we're gonna grab them at the shovel, B6S, and then A1L is where we load, which I think is over here. All right. Yep. Okay. So we'll just back into the first 3 cuts here, and then we'll go from there. God, that sounds great. 487's got a pretty high-pitched rear Grand 5 chime. I think it's just always had the valve that lets you open it the furthest. Because whistle flow, like the pitch that a whistle blows at is inherent to how much steam pressure you can give it and how fast the flow is. And for whatever reason, 487 is the same whistle as the rest, but it's always kind of been able to get to that higher level pitch. So, you know, it must just have a higher flow valve in it. Oh, I can brake from here. That's fun. Using our handbrake. This is advanced switching right here. Dunk. Dunk. Did we get all 3 of them right then and there? I think we did. I heard several dunks. All right. Let's Let's lace some air up just for good practice sake. I asked myself to go in between before I did, don't worry. And so we're only going to be able to load the one consist, but we'll at least have the whole mess of stuff that we need. Because you have to have all of the cars in the consist to load them, which is somewhat silly. And let's make sure we didn't pick up that other group of guys back here. you're gosh darn right we did. All right, what's the last one in that long job? 758. Yep. We got a dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah, we went one consist too far. This is still charging. The brake pipe's almost all the way charged up here, so we should be able to pull through it. It looks like we got everyone we need. All right, so the big job, with all of the cars, just needs to get stored on the 3 afterwards. So we'll do that, I think, and then we'll go find where the other 2 jobs are. So we have 2 more cars on the A2 and 3 for the second cut. Then we have this one, and then A3 and A2. So we're going to get the A2 and A3 to pick up the rest of the cars, and we'll just need to kind of be thoughtful about how we grab them. Oh god, we got a ways to go with this thing. Luckily it's flat. Yeah, because to back into that, this is the A-B lead right there. Glad we hooked up air. We're actually taking this thing out on the main a little bit. The whistle says, I like going out on the main. Yeah, much better than the Polar Express whistle. Don't at me. Okay, service, lap. Okay, having the train brake position in the HUD is very helpful. I can actually tell what the hell I'm doing. We'll kick it off to release. Slam the independent on. Yeah, we could have stopped a while ago. Oh well. It's always fun trying to switch and make precision movements when you've got a whole train with you. Because typically, at least in my experience with the amount of stuff I've done, a lot of times you'll like be moving like 1 or 2 cars with the locomotive. And so when you get a chance to move around like a big cut of cars, you're like, okay, how big of a set do I need to take with this? I don't know. Is that enough? Oh, now I'm dragging through it. Oh, this sucks. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. It's fun. Good challenge, at least. All right, well, we got it wide open in reverse here. We're telling everyone after the fact that we're moving, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's a pretty good speed. It's a level railroad, so we can just let it ride for now. We don't need to highball through the explosive yard too ridiculously seriously. It's a patched rear grand locomotive, but I love it. The EMD DE6. Beautiful. Oh, okay, so the A2 and the A3 are right here. Oh, it's tempting to just pick those. Actually, I'm going to back in, pick up everything, load everything, and then pull ahead and then figure it out. So, we're shoving blind. I don't like that. Let's get to service. Made most of a bar reduction. Kick it off. Most of a bar being, that was like a 10-pound set. That stopped pretty quick. That's a lot of cars, though. That'd sit on you. Oh, that's fun. I'm not sure if the UP engines would have had gray roofs like this. Might have had trim. The white walls look nice. The smoke box being a different color is really nice. I'm gonna get a little blower going for when we're not working this thing so that we don't totally lose all of the pressure here. Oh, presumably the HUD's telling me the distance to collision here, actually. But I can actually... Oh, I can... With the HUD now, I can monitor my brake applications. That's extra silly with a side of silly sauce. Alright, so what are we coupling into? These are the two individuals, and then there's... God, what a mess. What a mess of junk back here. I should probably figure it out before I just start coupling into stuff, but I think we'll just get a big pile attached to the locomotive and go from there. Oh wow, that vent's really fast. I see. Okay. Yeah, so you really just gotta blip it then. Alright, shove through him. Come on, choo-choo. And when you feel the cars collapse behind you, you know you've gone far enough. Squish the tank car. Dunk. Dunk. Alright, it's going to be quicker to stop by doing this. Oh god, the air's not hooked in there. Stop! 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 I was joking about squishing tank cars. Okay. Yeah. Cut the air in, Hyce. What are you doing? Cut all the air in before you start doing that crap. And I think I tapped those couplers on accident, so I'll have to back into them again. Just gingerly. Oh, lordy. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have here? This is from the A3. So the red one goes with the blue one. Well, we won't have achieved that. I guess actually it would save us a smidge of a step if we could do that right here. Because then it would at least be in two pieces, I suppose. Which means we want to close that angle cock. Vent that guy. So we're going to... Oh, but... We have to back in to rehook these guys. Okay, so we'll back up very slightly and we'll see if I'm pro enough to just get one of them. Oh, that's plenty on the blower, thank you. Okay. Just that much. Now we'll pull ahead and see what we got. Oh, I'm only now pulling against the train. Oh, my brake pipe's still decreasing? Who left the angle cock open where? Oh, right where I did not make my joint. Got it. Got it. Okay, try it again. Okay. Now backing up. You can just shove through it. Shove through it till you feel contact. Or get surprisingly springy contact. Did we hit the buffer? Jeez, that was obnoxious. What is this accordion train? we joke about playing the accordion with the train a lot, but that was literally bouncing around like it was part of an accordion. That was kind of funny. All right, so now we're going to back into the whole cut on the other A track here. And that's probably plenty. Because we need the red to be with the blue and then all three of those guys together. Because I guess third shift must have switched this out and they must have left it all BS and now we got to fix it on days. Typical, typical, typical. The amount of shift blaming that goes on in the railroad. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't even believe it. It was like the biggest drama thing. Oh, this guy on day shift did this. Oh, this air's still not hooked in. What are you doing, Hyce? Do you know how to play the railroads? Do you know how to do the railroad things? Nope, not today apparently. Lordy. Okay, now we're lined in, and we're gonna shove back like I don't know 3 or 4 cars into the other ones. We're gonna pick up everything on that track and then double back over to the first track, we picked up on. They've painted rods? How dare they? It's bad practice to have painted rods because you can't easily check for cracking that way. Paint can mask cracks, and cracked rods become very broken rods very quickly. Okay, we give it a cute little pinch with that little... This is actually... this is kind of scary speed, but not that bad. Dunk. Dunk. Okay, I think we got everyone. And we'll just leave the angle cock open, because we have the strength to grab that hose without it knocking our teeth out. If you let these hoses blow in the wind, they are kind of violent. They have a lot of pressure behind them. The flow of 90 psi through there is quite a bit. Now we can check and make sure that we have air back here. Okay, smart kid. And now we'll go back over, double over, load this whole mess, and we're probably not going to get the loading bonus, but I don't know. There's so many explodey boys going to the harbor that I think we'll just be able to run it. Okay, that's probably plenty. Yeah, so we only should have 2 cuts of cars of the shortcuts that we have that need to get married together and then go to their final destination. Whereas we have that one long block in the middle. All right, now we'll shove through that, grab the last car, pull everything up onto the A1, load everything up. And then we'll back it out, and that's when things will get spicy because, you know, the tank cars, they don't say spicy on them yet, like those do. They're just mild tank cars. They're not hot tank cars yet. It's interesting that you get extra chuff sounds when it slips. Like, that's not exactly how that works. You get more chuff sounds, but you don't get, like, extra ones. Like, you... Oh, oops. No, come back. You get more chuff sounds because it's slipping, right? So your wheels are moving faster, so it chuffs more, but it's not like you get extra chuff events. You don't get extra valve events. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so we're going to... Riding our own shove again. We're going to take a little break. Take a couple cute little sets. Take a big set. Bunk. Take a massive set. Ah! Okay, it's fine. We'll just leave that zeroed out. Cut the air's cut in. We are resetting. Yep, brake pipe is recharging. Let's pull ahead onto the A1 all the way here. See if we can't load this thing. You can always tell when I'm going for the whistle and I miss because it's like, oh, the resistance on the mouse is considerable when you grab the cord. So, use a little bit more coal in there. Okay, so I think we have to have the cars between the sign and the end there. So I think they're all going to fit. All right, try and switch this the right way. Take it. Oh, no, 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 no. Immediately dumps the brakes. Wrong move. We'll switch it the right way. Yep. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. No, we stopped. Well, Hyce, you put the train in emergency. Duh, you stopped. Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't figured out yet, is precisely how to make sure you can get to service on the automatic by using the keyboard. Maybe it's just easier to use the scroll wheel is actually pretty easy. Maybe I'll just use the scroll wheel. Because we got a little bit of a set on the train, and I want to pull through it. And now I want a lot of a set because I want to stop there. So we'll just dump it. Okay, it looks like we're vaguely all on the track. We're not between the signs, so we may not be able to load this whole thing in one go, but we'll see what it'll do. Need all cars on track. Okay. Well, we got 2 trains loaded. So I guess what we'll do is we'll take the big honkin' one, and we'll go drop it off. Oh, and then we'll come couple back into this other explodey boy, because the end of the big honkin' one is the 758. So we'll do that. Pull the pin. Maybe we will get the bonus time on this after all. Probably not. But we're switching with the steam engine. It's not exactly the smartest move. We should have grabbed a DE2 for this, or at least the DE6 over there. We might actually need the DE6 to run to the harbor with all this. Get some distributed power going. Come on. Come on. Let's get going. Looking good. And yeah, we gotta come all the way out here. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, because going to that A yard, it's not convenient. Just do one of them. Alright, we're starting to come through the points, so we'll use that. Take a good, I don't know, what's half a bar? 7.5 pounds? That's a reasonable first set. Okay. Yeah, no, that actually feels pretty good. I should have taken more, but the amount of speed reduction I got with that was more on par with what I was seeing, or feeling. So we'll just let the train run away real quick while we figure out where we need to go. I think it was the 3? Yeah, the B30. Okay, which is... Oh, we're shoving into an occupied track. With HAZMAT! And a steam engine! Brilliant! What could go wrong, viewers? I like switching with HAZMAT, said no one. And we're almost all stopped up here. Really should have taken a bigger set than that. And we'll finish it off with a quick automatic set. Just stop it, nice and stretched. And now that we're stopped nice and stretched, I'm going to bunch the hell out of him by ramming into him. Oh, this is silly. Come on. Come on, Choo-Choo. God, I can't... This is a long distance to be on the other end of a shove for. And I'm back to kilometers an hour, by the way. I changed the mod back because the HUD not lining up with it was just driving me mad. So I went with all metric. But Zeibach has messaged me and said that he is working on a Cheeseburger Freedom Units edition of the HUD, which does me proud. But I can't say I blame him because he's doing like units of mass and stuff, and nobody wants to work with pound mass or slugs. What is it? It is a slug. That's your unit of mass? Yeah. Fun fact, the kilogram is not a unit of weight, it is a unit of mass. So someone may say that they weigh X many kilograms, right? But that's actually their mass, and they're just assuming that you use your standard gravity numbers to convert that to the actual dealio, right? So, because technically, you always will have that same mass in kilograms if you go to space or something, but you won't have that many pounds, right? You won't have that many newtons, because pounds is a unit of force, not a unit of mass. Fun physics stuff. Okay, this is when it gets picante. Our cars have been appropriately labeled with the spicy. That's what the flames mean. It means it burns your mouth when you blow up the tank car. I don't know how fast we're going. I told myself I didn't want the speed in the HUD because I wanted to... Oh, well that very quickly stopped us. That was not what I was expecting. That wouldn't actually do that. That's okay. It might set up the first car hard like that, but not the whole train. Come on. Come on. I don't really care what happens to the steam engine maintenance-wise, because I know I can't pay for it anyways. So, we'll just keep doing that. What was I on about? I was on about something. It's monologuing. Oop. Oh, yeah. Spicy. It says it's spicy when you blow it up, right? I don't think that's what I was on about, but... Nothing's going boom? Sorry, Rico. No kaboom. Alright, what's the first car in that cut? The 232, and it's yellow? This is the first car. Okay. So, we'll do one of those. Oh, I guess it'll just continue to shove. You can't just pull the pin. So now we're shoving a whole mess of stuff. So we basically just got to get the 232 onto that track past the sign. Okay, and that'll probably be pretty good right there. Just fan the automatic real quick. Give her a good old dump. And then we can pop the air hose there. Pull the pin. Might as well go turn in the one job and see if we made the bonus at all. I doubt we did. Bonus time was 9 minutes. Yep, that's not happening. I guess that would have been a really easy job to do. Just the one cut of cars, move them over, load them, move them back. Yeah. Okay, well now we'll pull back up and we'll pull back up, go get the other cars, and go from there. All right, now I have like no cars behind me, so I think I'm just gonna dump it and then put it in lap. That was the mistake. That was a mistake. The fire door handle coming right over the automatic is really a stupid design on this locomotive. Okay, now we'll pop the air. Reset it. And now we'll shove into another occupied track with HAZMAT. Yay! Oh, lordy. Come on. Come on. Gently now, sweetheart. Come on. I didn't tell you that last one. Don't you talk back at me. Somebody commented on one of my recent videos that the whistle has become a recurring character in these episodes. I giggled way too much with that. It was funny. I have no idea why they chose to make the whistle physics interactable like that, but it's certainly led for a lot of shenanigans. Okay, so we're gonna ride this shove back. And we'll see if we can't just take a cute little set again. We've got our brake cylinder here. We actually still have a little bit on the brake cylinder. Real slow to release all the way, which that's probably pretty accurate, honestly. I don't think you'd notice a 0.1 bar set even, but... Okay. No, lordy. Gently. Gently now. Okay, you really gotta get more than... I keep teleporting into the caboose. I don't want to teleport into the caboose. Come on. Gently. Gently explode all the tank cars, please. No. Got him. Is that not the joint? That must not have been the joint. Where was the joint? Was it before that? Oh, the explosive placards, right? We loaded one of the other consists. That would be why. Okay. So now we'll kick it off, pull ahead, and then we will load the whole thing up. And then we'll kick those cars into their respective places and see about putting together a big train for the harbor. Okay, probably anywhere than there is fine, so we'll take about a 10-pound set, so something like 3/4 of a bar, something like that. That would be a nice set for a gentle-ish stop, kind of, maybe. Get me up there. No! Get me up there. Up there. I'm gonna have to walk. I've been privileged with teleporting, and you're making me walk? Ugh. There are no loadable trains parked on the track? Oh, no, unloadable. Oh, I see how it is. Okay, so what do we have here? These last two jobs. So we have this one. It's all blue and orange, guys. Colors are easier. Get this crap out of here. I don't care. I completed a job. Just pay me the money. I don't need a report card. Okay, and then this is the blue and stripy and the white. But it's also got a yellow. Okay, no, but there's no yellows. So it's blue and orange, and then the yellow, blue and yellow, and the white. So this guy needs to go with this set of cars. Oh, are they're actually okay? So we've got the whole blue and orange train built in the middle here, and then we've just got the lead car on this guy is the wrong one. Okay, so this one needs to end up on the B4. And this one needs to end up on the B1. Okay. B4 and the B1. Well, that's easy enough. Let's recharge the train after we accidentally dump it one more time. Because who's counting that? Go get them. He's mean to his engines, everyone. Also, the radius rod's in the wrong spot for running forwards. I probably said that before. Get past this obnoxiously far away switch again. Okay, we're going across the points. We don't have that many cars. Let's try that 10-pounder that we tried last time. Service. Make about that much of a reduction. Somewhere in there. It's pretty good. Get me out of this caboose. That was more gooder. Okay, so I guess we could kick the kick the last 3 cars into this occupied track. Right? Right? Because it's the that's the one. Okay. That would save us some time. Where in the rule book does it say don't kick HAZMAT? I don't see where. I made up the rule book for this railroad. The other one's got to go on the B3 or the B4. Okay, at least the other cut of cars is just going into nowhere land there. All right, kicking HAZMAT into an occupied track. An occupied track with HAZMAT. It's not just an occupied track. It's an occupied track with HAZMAT in it. Okay, so I'm gonna... I guess you can't kick with this mod because you... Well, you can, but you have to go and get the jump because you can't leave the pin pulled. That's interesting. I don't know how you'd simulate that, though. Unless it'll just work now. I don't know. Oh, I've still got the train set up. Derp. Oh, which means I just cut the air out and I've left the cars set up. We're not going to be doing any kicking that way. And in the immortal words of Patrick Starr, kicking? I want to do some kicking. Oops, not that one. That one. Okay, recharge, please. Alright, and that's vaguely resetting itself now. Pop the air. My people need me! Okay, get the comms radio. Switch. Line the switch the other way. Riding the kick. It released sufficiently well, surprisingly. I didn't expect it to release all the way. Oh, that may have been premature. But you know what? We're past the sign, so that one's there. And now we can do the next set, which I don't see any reason to not... I don't see any reason to not kick all of the HAZMAT. If you have the option to kick HAZMAT cars, you might as well kick HAZMAT cars. I still left the throttle wide open. Well, not wide open, but the throttle's still open. Which is not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life, but, you know. It's fine, we're just kicking HAZMAT today. That is just what we're doing. Okay, bottle it, break it. I need to get the ankle cock there, that hose is undone, though. There we go. Okay, these cars, they're still releasing, so they're still rolling. Hopefully they'll roll all the way into that track. And now we can line this switch and get the last car made up in that consist. Close the angle cock. Watch these roll. See who we need to deal with first. Steam engine shoving, probably, or getting their brakes on. Steam engine shoving first, for sure. 1000%. Yep. But now we can go... Oh, this is kind of all happening simultaneously. Okay, I didn't check further down the track. There's no other HAZMAT down there. So we're just going to dump the air there. And now we'll ride this shove here. Lordy, okay. Yeah, this has been some spicy switching. God, and that, I mean, that just... It doesn't vent that fast. It gets me every time. Like, just tapping the valve. You might evacuate some of the brake pipe, but not that quick. Oh, we're knuckled in there. Let's go turn these jobs in. Beautiful. Yeah, we did not make any of the bonus times. But, yay! We could throw these jobs somewhere. Anyways, I think just by the length of this that I'm gonna split the switching of the cars and then the train operations into 2 episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at these silly skins, and hearing the whistle that I cut for the engine. And seeing some of the other stuff, it's fun. Although this patched skin's a little much. Can do non-patched. Ooh, with the Railroad Roman, that looks a lot nicer. Or there's the 7400. I don't know. I guess we could keep it patched because we got Union Pacific on the steam engine, so I guess we can live with that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm surprised I didn't blow anything up. So, I would blow stuff up, but I want to run some of these trains, I think, next. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, as always. If you liked this video, make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you can see when I'm uploading. And then as well, if you really like what's going on, click the little bell, too, and then you can get notifications for when I'm posting things and going live and all that fun stuff.